We know that success can be a reward, but have you done a film that was a success, and you still believe that you were right to do it, you are proud of it, and you don't care about that it was not a success?
I never was in this situation for so-called success. I don't know, what does that mean? Does that mean money? Does that mean that you get good reviews? Or, I'm not, I've never been in it for anything other than trying to communicate something. Sometimes people don't want to hear it, but that's the way it is. It's about telling stories.
The music video clips and advertising clips and commercials have changed our look because of the speed of the very special speedy editing. It seems that changed our look on old films. Are you still ready to appreciate an Ozu film, a Tarkovsky film?
I'd never seen Stalker before, and I mean, I loved it, but I felt like I had to earn it, and I don't think that my watching experience prepared me for that, because I am from the generation that started editing things really fast and everything's like visual cocaine. But that shot at the end where that little girl looks like she's floating and then you realize he's carrying her on his shoulders makes it's almost like an experience of religious grace when that happens, because you've lived through this movie and you feel like you've found some meaning, even though you're not really sure that the movie tells you that that's okay. And I think you can only get that with slow movies and slow editing and deliberate cuts and very long experiences.
I know in our film, Inside Llewyn Davis, particularly because it uses music, the long take was very important because you get to see what's actually happening. And there's something very special happening. There's no artifice. You're seeing someone singing and playing a song and connecting to an audience and connecting to the story of the song. And to be able to sit and watch that happen, that takes courage. And I think that can be a very interesting and effective way of showing something special.
I recently actually was able to see The Godfather again, and just was marveling at the fact that the introduction wedding scene basically took 40 minutes with really no plot, and you had all this time to explore every single one of these characters that later you're exposed to at a different pace, but you knew everybody's relationship and how they interact, what the dynamics are. Nobody would let the director edit a movie these days like that, unfortunately, but I grew up watching Antonioni movies and Wim Wenders movies, so for me, the slower, the better.
Recently, you maybe have seen a film that you think is very bad. Do you dare name it?
I like watching movies I don't like. I think they're really inspiring to watch a bad movie because they're so weird. But I'm trying to think of one recently that I really thought was just a total turkey. I mean, really, I guess like Rocky 3, but that doesn't count.
Is the cinema a big part of your life? Could it be possible for you to do something else? Get out of the world of cinema?
Cinema is not the only thing in my life. I love music. I love reading. They both give me great pleasure and great nourishment. But it would be very hard to picture my life without movies. It's not that I escape so much into movies as they work their way into my mind in a funny kind of way. So I don't know if I'm escaping or if they're invading. Maybe it's that they're invading my imagination.
I think given that we live in a world where cinema exists, I don't think I could leave it and do anything else. But if I existed in a world before cinema existed, I'd probably be in theater. So I guess always part of storytelling with actors, but I don't think now that it's here I could do anything else.
Cinema is a very big part of my life. Yes, I could leave it and do something else, but it would be very sad. But you know, my life is about communication and storytelling. So if there were no possibility of me making cinema, I would just try to sort of be involved in storytelling whatever way I could.